Do we know how to be more sustainable? Is it sustainable to be vegetarian and eat avocados from Mexico and quinoa from Peru? Or should we just have locally produced organic food?
Within the scientific community, there are not always converging views on certain aspects.
But when there are different scientific opinions, how can policy know which information to use? In the EU, there is an agency in charge of this.
The European Environment Agency was set up in 1994, and its role and mandate is to provide sound, reliable and timely information about the environment and its prospects to the general public as much as to the policymakers.
The science is supposed to help, but scientists don't have all the answers. For example, biofuels are seen as a solution from the point of view of energy, but they can compete with food for land. There is a lot of uncertainty.
At the EA, we definitely look at uncertainty, which is an important part of our work. We make sure that our data monitoring and assessment are underpinned by quality information. And say this concerns the most technical aspects of uncertainty.
So if we know that organic agriculture has lower yields than industrial agriculture, how can we feed the world's growing population? In sustainability, there are no clear-cut solutions. All courses of action have trade-offs. These decisions are really hard to make. How can policymakers decide?
Whereas for assessments which concern the future, we take into account uncertainty, although it's of a slightly different type. It's not just technical. There's also to do with perspectives.
The same solution does not apply in every European country, and different scientific perspectives produce different facts that may be in tension. Scientific information needs to be negotiated before it can inform policy.
But indeed, what we do is largely defined and set and agreed through institutional interactions in the context of the European institutions like DG Environment or DG Klima, DG Agri and others, which means that the setting of our goals and approaches to the assessment are agreed in this larger context.
Science is not one voice and not one thing. Take the case of neonicotinoids, a substance used in pesticides that has been associated with the decline in bees. But there are differences between what is observed in the field and in laboratory tests, which causes a controversy that is scientific and political at the same time.
And what we do when we encounter this situation is try to be balanced about representing diversity.
Water, energy, food, and the environment all depend on each other. In order to better govern this complex world, society needs a polyphony of voices and a diversity of scientific advice.